What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. College women's basketball. South Carolina Gamecocks versus UConn Huskies. This is part of the Final Four of the NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. South Carolina has a 35.1% chance to win. UConn has a 64.9% chance to win. This game is in Phoenix, Arizona, so not really home field advantage for either team. South Carolina's a 1 seed, 35-3 record. UConn's a 1 seed, 38-0 record. For stats, UConn has more points per game. South Carolina has more points against. UConn's a higher field goal percentage. South Carolina has more rebounds per game. UConn has more assists per game. South Carolina has more blocks per game. UConn has more steals per game. So these stats are pretty close. Yeah, so most of these stats are, in UConn's favor. So I think UConn will beat South Carolina tomorrow. This is Longhorns versus UCLA Bruins. This is part of the Final Four of the NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. Texas has a 48.7% chance to win. UCLA has a 51.3% chance to win. This game is at Phoenix, Arizona, so not really home field advantage for either team. Texas is a one seed, 35-3 record. UCLA is a 1 seed, 35-1 record. For stats, Texas has more points per game. UCLA has more points against. Has a higher field goal percentage, more rebounds per game, assists per game. Texas has more blocks per game and steals per game. So, so as far as these stats go, most of them favor Texas. So I think Texas will beat UCLA tomorrow. NBA. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Philadelphia 76ers. The Wolves have a 53.9% chance to win, and the Sixers have a 46.1% chance to win. This game is at Philadelphia. For injuries for the Wolves, Edwards is a game time decision, and McDaniels is out. For the Sixers, Broom is out, and Embiid's a game time decision. For stats, the Wolves have more points per game. Sixers have more points against. Wolves have higher field goal percentage and more rebounds per game. Assists per game. Blocks per game is even. And Sixers have more steals per game. These stats are pretty close, so I think home field advantage is going to be a big thing here. So I think the 76ers will beat the Timberwolves tomorrow. College baseball. Florida State Seminoles versus Virginia Cavaliers. This is game 2 of the series. Virginia won game 1. So if they win tomorrow, they clinch the series. If Florida State wins, it's tied. So Florida State 7 Nation, 22-7 record. Virginia's 10 Nation, 24-7 record. This game is at Virginia. With this being at Virginia, I think Virginia wins game 2 tomorrow. Alabama Crimson Tide versus Oklahoma Sooners. This is game 2 of the series. So Bama won game 1, so if they win tomorrow, they clinch series. But if Oklahoma wins, they tie series. So Alabama's 16 Nation, 24-7 record. Oklahoma's 11 Nation, 29 record. This is at Oklahoma. That being at Oklahoma, I Oklahoma wins tomorrow. Boston College Eagles versus North Carolina Tar Heels. This is game two of the series. Boston College won game one. So if they win, they win series. If North Carolina wins, they tie it. So Boston College is 22 nation, 22-9 record. North Carolina is 6 nation, 25 5-1 record. This being at North Carolina, I think North Carolina will beat Boston College tomorrow. UCF Knights versus West Virginia Mountaineers. UCF is 23 nation, 18-8 record. West Virginia is 13 nation, 25 record. This is game one of the series, so this is at West Virginia. With this being at West Virginia, I think West Virginia will beat UCF tomorrow. Georgia Bulldogs versus Mississippi State Bulldogs. This is game two of the series. Georgia won game one, so they win tomorrow. They clinch series. If Mississippi State wins, series is tied. So Georgia's 5 nation, 25-6 record. Mississippi State's 4 nation, 25-5 record. This is at Mississippi State. This being at Mississippi State, I think Mississippi State will beat Georgia tomorrow. Arkansas Razorbacks versus Auburn Tigers. This is game two of the series. Auburn won game one, so if they win tomorrow, they clinch series. If Arkansas wins, it's tied. So Arkansas 17 nation, 19-12 record. Auburn's 18 nation, 21-8 record. This is at Auburn. This being at Auburn, I think Auburn will beat Arkansas tomorrow. USC Trojans versus UCLA Bruins. This is game one of the series. USC's 12 nation, 27-3 record. UCLA's 1 nation, 26-2 record. This is at UCLA. Now, they're in the same city, so home field advantage may not matter here. With UCLA being as highly ranked as they are, I think UCLA will beat USC tomorrow. MLB. Los Angeles Dodgers versus Washington Nationals. The Dodgers have a 63.7% chance to win, and the Nationals have a 36.3% chance to win. This game is at Washington. For pitchers, for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan has a career ERA of 3.94 with a 1.09. For the Nationals, Miles Mikolas has a career ERA of 4.25 with a 1.22. So that's good pitching for Sheehan, not really good pitching for Mikolas. So I say it's a definite pitching advantage for the Dodgers. So despite the home field advantage that the Nationals have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Dodgers will beat the Nationals tomorrow. Miami Marlins versus New York Yankees. The Marlins have a 45.4% chance to win, and the Yankees have a 54.6% chance to win. This is at New York. For pitchers for the Marlins, Rui Perez has a career ERA at 3.72 with a 1.08. For the Yankees, Will Warren has a career ERA of 5.09 with a 1.44. So, that's a good pitching for Perez, not good pitching for Warren. So I think it's definitely pitching advantage for the Marlins. So despite the home field advantage that the Yankees have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Marlins will beat the Yankees tomorrow. Cincinnati Reds versus Texas Rangers. The Reds have a 37.6% chance to win. The Rangers have a 62.4% chance to win. This game is at Texas. For pitchers for the Reds, Brady Singer has a career ERA of 4.24 with a 1.31. And for the Rangers, Mackenzie Gore, his career ERA of 4.18 with a 1.4. that's not really good pitching for either team. Not really seeing a difference here, so I think home field advantage is going to be a big thing here. So I think the Rangers will beat the Reds tomorrow. Chicago Cubs versus Cleveland Guardians. The Cubs have a 49.2% chance to win, and the Guardians have a 50.8% chance to win. This game is at Cleveland. For the pitchers for the Cubs, Gabe Horton, his career ERA at 2.68, whip at 1.07. And for the Guardians, Joey Cantillo has a career ERA at 3.73, whip at 1.29. So that's good pitcher for both teams, but I think it's a definite advantage for the Cubs. So despite the home field advantage that the Guardians have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Cubs will beat the Guardians tomorrow. Baltimore Orioles versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The Orioles have a 55% chance to win, and the Pirates have a 45% chance to win. This game is at Pittsburgh. For pitchers, for the Orioles, Kyle Bradish has a career ERA at 3.48, with a 1.46, 1.16. For the Pirates, Mitch Keller has a career ERA of 4.48 with a 1.38. So that's good pitching for Bradish, not really good pitching for Keller. So I think it's a definite pitching advantage for the Orioles. So despite the home field advantage that the Pirates have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Orioles will beat the Pirates tomorrow. Milwaukee Brewers versus Kansas City Royals. The Brewers have a 54.7% chance to win, and the Royals have a 45.3% chance to win. This game is at Kansas City. For pitchers for the Brewers, Chad Patrick, his career ERA at 3.48, whip a 1.28. For the Royals, Michael Wacha, his career ERA of 3.87, whip a 1.27. So that's good pitcher for both teams. Not really seeing a difference here. So I think home field advantage is going to be a big thing here. So I think the Royals will beat the Brewers tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.